Hey, it's Lo. I'm hanging out with Kamaiyah in the Bloodworks Live studio. How you doing?
I'm chilling and shit.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. I like to start off my conversations with a game called Peak or Pit, or Peak and Pit, I should say.
Okay.
So it's like the peak of your day and the pit of your day. Have you ever played this? Does this sound like recovery?
Yeah, it sounds like fucking rehab. What's the peak and pit?
Do you want to play or no?
Sure.
All right. What's the peak of your day so far?
Shit. Waking up. I could be dead.
True.
What if I woke up dead?
True. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have woken up, right? If you were
That's
dead.
the thing. You don't know if you wake up dead.
What about your pit?
I don't got no pits, man. I'm happy.
Good. I like that. The day is still early, though.
Yeah.
Still early. For me, I had like a weird dream last night where I was like dreaming inside of a dream. But for me, that's like kind of interesting.
So you woke up dead.
So I woke up dead in my dream, and now here I am.
You was dead ass dreaming.
Dead ass dreaming. The pit for me, one of my friends is really sick right now.
Oh, sorry to hear
So
that.
yeah, so we're trying to figure out like what's going on, but just positive vibes to her.
Keep her
Because
spirit high,
yes, absolutely, because she's a rock here at the radio station. So we want to make sure that she gets better.
That's dope.
Well, let's get right into it. You've got your latest single out with Trina, Set It Up.
Hell yeah.
Man, I was listening to it a few times before you got here. And at like first listen, I feel like it's kind of a song about like revenge and like kind of getting back. But is there like another underlying meaning to it, or is that really what it is?
It's like that, but then it's like art. Instead of us like being like typical girls who gonna like go at each other because the nigga got us fucked up, let's just go at the nigga. That's what the whole concept is. It's like, let's ride together. Because girls always get so mad at each other, like, you fucking with my man, but like, no, he fucking with y'all. He the one who chose to mess with both of y'all.
Right.
He playing with y'all emotions, so it's like, you gotta get him back.
And it's like, sometimes some women know, some women don't know. So it's like, where do you separate the fault, right? Like, obviously the guy is going to be at fault for doing that to both. But if like the other woman knows about it, like, is she at fault too? Or like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's where it get tricky.
Yeah.
In this situation, I think it's just like, we both thought we was the only one.
Right.
Not like you knew you was cool. And then I find out and then you play stupid. Then I got whoop both of y'all asses.
Right.
Setting both of y'all up.
We don't want this to happen. You don't want this to happen.
Never. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. That's some ghetto shit.
Something that I find so interesting is like, we could sit here and talk about how, you know, like, don't don't date more than one woman at once. But then we have shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
It promotes it.
And it promotes it, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the drama is so
ghetto.
interesting.
So ghetto.
So ghetto.
It's so ghetto.
But it's like we glorify it on like TV and like in reality TV and stuff like that, but like in real life we're like, fuck this isn't cool.
It's funny too with those shows because you got like the conservative version, which is The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Then you got the ghetto versions like Flavor of Love. That's just like raw and uncut.
So
we fucking with the same nigga. Like,
so one of the girls that works here used to be on Flavor of Love.
Shut the fuck up.
Ice. I don't know if you remember Ice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She's not here today, but she was on the third season. She always brings it up.
That's fucking hilarious.
But yes, it's like, man, in real life we're not about it. No. But like, if it's fake reality, I should say, because reality TV is fake.
People always rooting for that shit.
You have your new project.
Got It Made.
Got It Made coming out on the 21st. Is the vibe of the new project very similar to your single, or is it kind of a story of growth? Is it what are you talking about?
To sum it all up, it's like a summary of where I'm at in life.
Okay.
And to me, in every aspect, I got it made.
I love it.
So that's why it's called Got It Made.
You posted this really awesome video on your Instagram today of the older
lady.
Boss
bitch. She was a boss ass bitch, wasn't she?
Yes.
Pretty much, she was telling you can't tell me shit about myself because I love myself, and ain't nobody gonna ever be able to take that from me. Not even my own mother. And I fuck with that because it's like your parents. Sometimes they supposed to be your first supporter, but they be your first doubter.
Sure.
Because it's like if they life was cut short because of you, because you the problem. They wanted to live, then they had a kid and they had to live for you. They'll try to live through you by telling you what you can't do because they couldn't.
Right.
That's the whole point I think she was trying to make. Like, love yourself, don't let anybody stop
and like putting yourself first. And when you do that, she said life just embraces you.
Yep. And everybody else has to create that same energy or they know they're going to lose you. And that's the whole point. And if you do lose somebody because you put yourself first, you don't want them in your life anyways. That means they want to control you.
Right. I love that so much. What that message in itself is, I think, so important for not just women in this industry, but just everyone, you know?
Yeah.
Because the minute that you do that, no one can take advantage of you.
Even men.
Yeah.
I feel like men have like they get the lower end of the stick because it's a stigma that they have to be so macho. But it's like, that's why they're so hurt, because they don't never get to be vulnerable or emotional.
Right.
Nigga, put yourself first. Like, you got to have that same energy. You can be a boss ass bitch too, nigga.
Yeah.
Boss up, no? Like,
Boss
put yourself
up.
first. Love yourself. You got to put yourself
and
first.
show your emotions too. Like, it's okay to, like you said, be vulnerable and shed a tear. It's crazy how, like, growing up, you know, as a female, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to be upset, you're allowed to do this, that, and the other. But as a man growing up or a boy growing up, it's like, it's okay, rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
And that's a big thing with mental health too these days. That people don't know how to deal with those certain emotions.
Yep.
And I think if we start teaching our children younger, you know, that it's okay to be vulnerable, like, they'll be able to kind of carry out life a little bit better.
Yep, especially for men.
Yeah.
Because it's that posse thing, man. I got to be
That
this
mentality.
for the homies.
With the new project and the new single, and I know you're on radio promo right now.
Yeah.
Are you planning on, like, hitting the road, like, on tour? Like,
Absolutely.
you got some shows coming up? What's the deal with that?
We're going to tour April. We'll leave April.
Yeah.
It's my first tour by myself, so I'm excited about it. It's like my first year. It's like I'm popping my cherry in line.
Yeah. Popping my tour cherry.
I'm popping everything, man. We out here. We popping.
I love it. Do you have anyone supporting you on the tour? Like,
we're working on it.
Okay,
we're working
cool.
on something that works, yeah.
That's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
And what else besides the new project and the tour? What's
Project
what's
tour.
new
We're
for
working
you?
on multiple projects. You're going to get at least 40 plus songs this year. That's the main objective, is to just put out as much quality music that's going to make people feel good.
Well, I love that. We're excited to hear it.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you being here for us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.